What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double A have here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Almost at 100 subscribers, so that's awesome. Please do, if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button. Become the 100 subscriber or the 101st, whatever the case may be. But anyway, it's a beautiful Sunday where I'm located right now, and I'm making this video because it just came in my mind, and I was like, I should just make a real quick video about this before I forget about it. So I was watching this Umar. Well, I wasn't really watching. I was listening to this Umar video, and then he was talking about his upcoming tour dates, and then he's always just saying Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass and all this shit, right? So recently I've been getting a lot of comments, and this happens. It like goes in waves where I get a whole bunch of comments from a whole bunch of effeminate dudes that come on my platform trying to talk a whole bunch of mess, knowing that they don't know anything. And the interesting part is, it's not difficult to identify most things in life. I say this all the time to you fellas. The more astute you are, the better you become at making observations, and the less you lie to yourself. And obviously, with that meaning, the more you understand who people are and how they act and how they react in certain situations, then you won't really be surprised by most things, right? So these guys, they come on my channel talking a whole bunch of nonsense, and it's always this. And I know they don't know anything, because if they did, they would make it known that they knew something, because most people, when they have an argument or a debate or whatever the case may be, they'll say, okay, well, that's what you said, and I'm going to challenge it here based off of this knowledge that I have. And then they'll introduce that knowledge. You don't just come and say, oh man, you don't know nothing, or you dumb, or stupid shit like that. It's like, yo, you are too damn old to be all up in another man's comments on some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you think about how that looks and how you look? And not sitting here saying that you should be always worried about how you look to other people, because I don't really care, but at the same time, it's like, it lacks decorum and tact, and it shows you have no scope. But anyway, I digress. A lot of these guys, they'll get in my comments and start talking nonsense, and my issue with it is, like I said, they don't know anything, and it's not difficult. Like, for instance, if you don't like Jesse Lee Peterson, you got to be able to tell me or anyone why, and that's fine. You don't have to fucking like. I don't give a fuck who you like, who you don't like, but you got to be able to say why. You know what I'm saying? Or when I make videos regarding him and I state the reasons why I agree with some of the things that he says, you have to be able to look past what the thoughts and ideas that you already have and be able to understand what I'm trying to say. So with that being the case, for instance, a lot of people talk about history and shit, and they don't know anything. They never read a speech from Garvey or King or Malcolm X. They never heard a speech from them niggas. They never even looked it up, never even heard the person's voice, never read a biography, never read shit. Don't know nothing but steady fucking flapping their fucking mouth like a $2 hoe. So I'm making this video for two reasons. One, to let them dudes know that, like, get with it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just a $2 hoe at this point. And again, like, I don't care. Like I told the last dude, like, really, bro, like, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I have goals, all right, and I have a message that I'm trying to put forth, and I'm going to continue to do that, regardless of whether some idiot tries to hop in my comments on some nonsense or not. And then second, to let you other brothers know that you should always continue to be well-rounded, i.e., like, being well-read. Blessed is he who readeth. And obviously also watching documentaries is a great way to receive information. And obviously don't just go from one source. You want to go to multiple sources, and that way you can have a better idea of what the truth actually is. That's another reason why I've always really liked history, because it is what it is. You know what I mean? There isn't anything else to it. It's like, these are events that took place. So, and then obviously those events shape the world as we know it. But yeah, we have to do a better job, brothers, of spreading the message, because there's no reason for grown-ass men to be hopping in another grown man's comments, talking some nonsense, knowing damn well they never even heard Marcus Garvey's voice. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. Like, how's that come across? How's that sound? You know what I mean? So at the very least, do your own due diligence, and then know what the fuck you're talking about. And then if you do all that, you know, then we can actually start to move together. You know, we only move together and quote unquote progress when you get challenged on common ideas. You know, when someone comes and challenges a common idea, all right, and it's like a real challenge, not, oh, you stupid, or you some dumb shit like that, like actually challenges it, then you can go back to the drawing board, think about what the person said that's challenging it, see if there's any credence to it, and then re-examine and then go forward from there. That is how you do it. Okay, so you know, again, I always say, can you be for the black man? The black community, if you're not for the quote unquote black man, and the answer is no, right? So we have to, you know, like, if you're a young brother and you watching this or you subscribe to me and you got some old freaking fools in your family or that you're close with, put them niggas onto this channel, man, because you know they ain't helping themselves. All right, they're literally leading their lives aimlessly, and you know, perpetuating a lot of the same old tired ass messages that we don't need in the quote unquote black community anymore. But with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I'm out.